as a mom, let me ask you a question. So when your kid has a cold, what do you normally do? You do something like, for example, yourself, just stay home and do something, some traditional methods, herbal tea and something like this, or no, you definitely take him or her to doctor to get some medicine. So which one?
Firstly, when my children got cold, I kept them. I keep them stayed at home 1 or 2 days and follows their situation. And I will give them drink a lot of water. Yeah. If they have a fever, I check them. I give them some herbal medicine, but not harm. It's not. They are not harmful for the health. We always have already the herbal tea or herbal medicines at home. And
Yeah.
first, they get the herbal tea or medicine first. If they still fever with a high temperature, I take them to the hospital or go to see a doctor.
Yeah, of course, of course. And there is something else about fever because you mentioned, let me ask you. So when your kid has fever, so what you do? So of course, water is good, but cold water, because I asked someone and he told me warm water is good for a fever to reduce the temperature of body. And he said, no, it's not good. Hot water, warm water but cold water or warm water, which one is better for fever?
When they get fever, I think water is important. It's maybe the cold water or the warm water is okay, but must be water.
Yeah.
Is the best. Yeah. The warm water is good. And cold is okay.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But we have actually something that is called cold shock. So when you have high temperature and you try to actually lessen this temperature using cold water or ice or something, your body goes into shock. So it's something a bit dangerous. So we have cold shock. Let me share my screen.
We will have a towel. Make the towel wet with the warm water. So we clean on from the neck to the toe, the neck. I can clean. I use the wet towel.
Yeah. This is a better way.
I can clean on the body.
Yeah,
With
of course. Yeah, got it.
The fever is decrease. The temperature will decrease quickly.
Yeah, of course. So, And after that, of course, you need to go to doctor because fever is really dangerous. It's something like, you know that the most dangerous part of cold especially is fever. So yeah, of course, we can use a towel to help lower actually the temperature of your body. So of course, it's really, really good to use it. And now, as you can see, the first word, so we normally have some symptoms mean, okay? So symptom, like fever, like runny nose, like, for example, stuffy nose. So different signs that show you have cold or the flu. Okay, so they're called symptoms. So we have some symptoms when having cold. The first one is fever, that you know this one, high temperature of body, and maybe you can take pill or something. Of course, you can use a cold towel or cold water or something like this. And the next word, oh, Ronnie knows that's really annoying. So, of course, during when you're getting cold, I think it's really annoying to have runny nose, and you all the time need to use tissues so that actually your nose get red. And so this is the second one. Just after I will give you another word, and then it's your turn to use them to do examples. And stuffy nose. Oh, stuffy means closed. When you can't breathe because your nose is closed. So stuffy nose, runny nose, and fever. So let's use them. If you want, you can do some examples using these words, or no, we can complete this actually vocabulary section and then you can make some sentences. So it's your choice.
Stuffy nose.
Yeah.
I
Runny nose,
usually,
stuffy nose.
I usually get a runny nose because I feel I uh, I, I am easy to get allergy
Of course, you
with
are
the weather.
allergic. Yeah.
Yeah, when the weather is cool or too cold or hot, my nose uh, is running.
Yeah, of
So I
course.
think I have an allergy. My nose is
Of course.
allergy.
Of course, this is an allergic reaction. This
Yeah,
is, yeah,
this
of
is
course. So your body
allergy.
reacts to something, of course. So your body reacts to something, and like, for example, it can be like, it can be like, related to season or food or everything. For example, we have some allergic food. So it's the reaction of your body. Yeah. So you have a stuffy nose due to allergic reaction to cold. And sore throat. Okay, this one. That is, you feel pain. And what is the best for sore throat?
A cup of warm water is one of the best ways to um, um, help the sore throat. Yes, I usually get a sore throat when I live in Hanoi, but but when I moved to Ho Chi Minh City and live here, uh, I rarely get sore throat.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you think that, warm water can be the best. Okay, so you have two words, cure or treatment.
You, yeah, treatment.
Yeah, cure or sore throat. So of course I do agree with you. It really works. Well, and this one. So food poisoning. So of course, you know that. What is food poisoning? First of all, when food goes bad, and for example, you keep something or something like this, it's not fresh in the refrigerator, so that it's not fresh anymore, and it has gone bad, so it's not edible anymore, so it can make you get food poisoning. So we have, and normally we get poisoning. So have you ever got food poisoning?
Food poisoning? Yes, I have experience of food poisoning once or twice.
Yeah, of course. And
Once or
what did you
twice
do?
in my life. I
And
go
what
to
did you,
toilet.
yeah,
I go to the
you
toilet
puked.
several times.
Of
Puke.
course, you puked. You
Yeah.
puked. Yeah. Of course. So let me say something. Of course, they're not the words from your book, but it's not bad. So maybe especially it happens. So as I told you, if you get food poisoning, you feel like you vomit or puke. So vomit or puke is throw up. Okay, so and of course it can cause, and actually maybe it can happen when eating food that has gone, so eating food that has gone bad, like expired. You know that we have expiry date and food, especially when we buy something, you can see the expiry date on it. So after this date, after the time, if you eat something, it's not this one, this word is edible. Edible means eatable, but we don't say eatable, we say edible. For example,
Edible.
this bread is not edible. It means it's not eatable. We can't eat it because it's, for example, it's stale, dry, and not fresh. Stale, or it's moldy. So it's another word, okay? So moldy, it's another word, but it's different from normally. Normally people make mistakes, especially, I saw some teachers who teach this one. Moldy and stale are the same. No, they're definitely different. Stale bread is edible because it's dry. For example, okay, you have this, I don't know, a loaf of bread for 1, 2, or 3 days, so it's okay, but it's really dry. So you prefer. But when you say moldy, sometimes you can see a green layer of mold on bread, so you can't eat it. So covered with mold, so it's not eatable or edible. So we say moldy. Moldy is different from stale.
Totally different from
Yeah,
food.
covered by mold. And do you know the meaning of mold?
Yeah.
Of course, it's something like when you have some, I don't know, organic matters, organic food or something like this in refrigerator or in your cupboard or in the kitchen. So after maybe a specific time, it turns and actually it goes bad. It means you can see, maybe white and green layer like, on the bread or on food. So this is mold. It's something like a living organism. So this is mold, and then you can't eat it. So food poisoning. And some people suffer a serious case of food poisoning over holidays. For example, they go out, especially street food. They go out and eat some street food, so actually they suffer a serious case of food poisoning due to bad or not fresh, or for example, stale or moldy or something like this. Or expired, maybe, material and food. Expired. Well, yeah. Well, and you allergic. So you can be allergic to something. So you are allergic to cold, for example. You are allergic to cold, so you have stuffy nose when it's cold. Well, let's do an example using allergic and, of course, using food poisoning. So you can use these two words.
Yes, we can use it. I am allergic of corn. I'm allergic of shrimp or the seafood.
You are allergic to seafood. So you are allergic to seafood, of course. Yeah, normally people actually are allergic to nuts, milk, eggs, seafood, or yeah, you're right.
Yeah, my mom is allergic to milk.
Of course. And it's this type of allergy is a bit difficult because milk, we can see that milk actually can be found in different food and products. So everything includes milk, so it's a bit difficult, so that it limits your diet, so that what you eat, what not to eat. So I think it's a bit hard to be allergic to milk. Throw up. We don't say throw up. We say puke. We say vomit. We don't. Yeah. It's really, I don't know, it's really formal, but of course it's okay.
Old school word.
Yeah, not old school, from book. So of course it's really formal, so you can use. Why not? Throw up is good. It means vomit. But I don't know. When we have vomit or when we can say puke, why we say throw up? It's okay, but we have different.
I want to have a little water, please. Wait for me a second.
Of course, of course.
Maybe
Wow.
in my breakfast,
Yeah.
I ate too much salt.
Ah, so now you need to drink water. Drinking water is really good. So just drink it too much.
Thank
Okay.
you for waiting.
You're welcome.
Mm.
And so this word, throw up, it's
My
okay.
sister is very bad traveler because she suffers from travel sickness. She always wants to vomit whenever she's in a car on a bus. A bus,
Of
yes.
course, of
Me
course.
too.
Ah, you too, you have the same thing. But you know, when you actually, for example, especially for IELTS, I'm not talking about speaking. It's different, speaking vomit. So we discussed it. But you know, when writing, you can use more formal words. So throw up for writing is good, but for speaking, it's good. But why? We have different alternatives. So you are travel sick, like this one. Yeah, of course, it's hard. Yeah, and do you take pills?
No, when
Ah,
I was younger, I get travel sick, but now I'm get used to I get used to uh, travel by car, and I didn't get travel sick anymore.
yeah, okay. So let me say, so you used to be travel sick. So you used to be travel sick when you were, for example, teenager. Okay, but
Yes,
now you don't, or you are not, or you don't
mm,
suffer. So you can say something
I
like this.
don't.
Yeah,
I use present
yeah.
tense. Mm,
And painkillers, anti antibiotics. So antibiotic and painkillers, of course, you know that when you have pain, it can be backache, stomachache, or headache. You take painkillers. And
thank you.
antibiotic, another type, and really overuse nowadays. But you know, let me ask you something. So, can you get your medicine, something like antibiotics or painkillers, without prescription?
I can buy painkiller and antibiotics in Vietnam very easily.
Ah,
Now we don't need to have any this
prescription. So prescription is a paper that
prescription
doctor writes, the
uh,
list of medicines, so you can get.
prescription.
Yeah, you can get your medicine from pharmacists. So this is prescription. Yeah. So you can get. So painkiller and antibiotics.
Prescription.
Yeah. Well, so
Okay.
let's have a look at these words. Fever, runny nose, stuffy, sore throat. So I want you to do something. Now, of course, you made some sentences using this word. Now I want you to talk on something and try to use all these words and phrases, maybe in some dialects. Okay, but try to maybe connect your sentences. For
Yeah.
example, yeah, you can talk about something, for example, the flu or a cold or something like coronavirus, anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When get uh when I get allergic of cold, my runny uh I have a runny nose, but I don't want to use to have to take. I don't want to take any antibiotic because I think it's harmful. It's not good for my health. So I um I keep a amount of water or salt waters in my mouth uh, to treat to clear my sore throat, and then my runny nose is also be cured. Yeah, and when I get a fever some days, but it's not um, recover re- recovered from the fever for many days. I will go to see the doctor, and they will give me the prescription. Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Mm, yeah. I rarely get uh, stuffy nose. I just get a runny nose. Mm, uh, sometimes when I go to the beach city, like in Nha Trang or Da Nang, I have a seafood. In I remember that I got a food poisoning when I had the seafood there. Uh, and many people in my group, uh, they also get the food poisoning too. Mm, we uh, were sent to, we were brought to the hospital half a day there, and the doctor will give us some painkiller to reduce. I have a belly ache, so
Yeah,
the
ve-
doctor will give us some painkiller.
yeah, of course.
When we got food poison, some of us throw up, vomit,
Of course.
vomited, yeah,
Yeah,
threw up, threw up.
throw up, of course, throw up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Ronnie, but get Ronnie nose or get the stuff we normally have because there are
Have,
symptoms. So,
have,
for example, we
we
have
have,
fever, we have, or for example,
we have.
in cold season, I normally awake with stuffy or runny nose because I'm allergic to cold, but I would prefer not to take uh, antibiotics, okay, because I think they do harm. They do harm to our body. So, but of course, when I have headache or backache, I can take painkillers, but I don't think they do any, I don't think they do any harm. Do you remember? Do harm or don't do any harm? So we can take some painkillers. And of course, when I have fever and it lasts for a few days, okay, I go to doctor to check and to get prescription to get my medicine from pharmacist, for example. So something like
Yes,
this.
thank you.
You're welcome. But that was really good. Yeah, so you could talk for actually long time on a topic, and that's really good. So now, of course, making sentence is really easy, but combining and connecting them is hard, but that was really good. Well, Okay, be get back on my feet. Of course, so to be recovered. So be get back on my feet means be recovered, to be recovered. Normally, for example, it happens after a period of illness. So, for example, when you have a cold, you've had a cold for 2 weeks, and after that, now you feel better. So you have recovered. You have recovered. So here, it means I am or I get back. So, you know, after a long period of the flu that was really annoying, I'm finally back on my feet. For present, I am is really good when you, but for past, for example, you know, after 2 weeks, finally I got back on my feet 2 days ago. So here you can use past tense of get. So I got back on my feet is another one. Or I think, you know, I'm having cold. It's really annoying, but, you know, I'm trying to take some antibiotics, and I think I will get back on my feet by the next week. So future and past. And when you want to talk about now, I am. Now I am. Okay. Let's do an example.
After the terrible flu last week, I'm finally back on my feet and I get some work done. Get some work done. Yes, and that means she back work after flu. After flu,
Yeah.
then she
Yeah, of course. For
finally back on
example,
her.
yeah, you can have some, sure, something to do, but of course you have the flu and you can't do. But here, when you get something done, it means, you know, not you, someone else. For example, we could do something, me and my husband, for example, we could do some work because, you know, I could actually have recovered. I could recover, so we could do something. This is get some work done. For example, I don't know, I had something to do at home or at office, for example.
That means I can turn to my work.
Of course, of course, of course.
It's okay.
Yeah, so do you want to do an example using this idiom?
Yeah. I have my after my lung operation, I get back on my feet after 2 weeks.
Yeah, very good. I could get back on my feet after 2 weeks. Yeah, very good. Well, and now let me ask another question. Okay, so just before talking about the structure, this easy structure. So some, for example, this is like cold, like the flu, okay? They are catching or infectious, so that you need to avoid getting them from the other people. So how to avoid? catching, you know, cold or the flu from other people, especially when you go somewhere in a crowd.
Yeah, to avoid from to avoid from flu or cold from other people, we should wear mask.
You should wear a mask, of
We should
course.
wear mask. We should wash hands frequently.
Yeah, of course. Very good. So,
And we should avoid from crowded people from crowd.
of course, very good. Yeah, of course. Well, so uh, let's, of course, I would tell you, you know, so let's finish this part. Then I will give you more words about health and illness. So here let's talk about the structure. Take me time. It means I need to spend time on doing something. For example, it takes me an hour to do my homework. It takes me, and you can use different forms of take. Took, take, will take, so past, present, future, okay? So it takes me, eat plus take in different tenses, of course, and me or you, object pronoun, so me or you or her or him, and time, okay, how much time does it take? So time and to do something, to plus verb. So for example, I said it takes me an hour to cook, to make food, for example. Or it took me a week to, for example, to finish my project. It will take 1 year, about 1 year to learn English. For example, something like this. It will take me 1 year. Okay, so let's use it in 1 or 2 sentences. It's your turn. Let's get started.
It took me 2 minutes to have water.
Yeah,
It
it takes me. Yeah.
it takes me 20 minutes to bring my son to his school.
Yeah, to take your son, of course. Yeah, very good. Yeah.
It yes, it takes me 20 minutes to pick up my parents from the airport.
Yeah, very good, of course, very good. And it
It
takes
took me a whole week to recover from the cold. From the cold. It took me the whole week to recover from the cold. Now I can back to work again. Yes. Okay.
yeah, of course. So you can use past tense. It took me. If you want to
It
talk
took me.
about, yeah, of course. So if we want to talk
It
about
took
something that
me
happened
a
to you,
whole life
yeah.
to study English. It took me a whole life to improve my English.
That was really good. Yeah, no. Yeah, it took you really the whole life? No, of course, no. It's easy. It will take 1 year. Yeah, it will
Yes,
take you 1 year to
I
maybe improve. Yeah. Why?
I
No.
hope
Well,
so.
of course. Be sure. Well, okay, now let's match these problems with adways. There's some adways. When you have got a headache, have got and have are the same. So it's your choice which one you want to use, have or have got. You have got a headache or backache. So
Have
what do you
got.
do?
Yeah, you please ask me again. question? What's your
some
question?
issues and some advice. So which one can be matched to which one? So you have got a headache or backache. What do you do?
Ah, I forgot a headache. I will get some rest
Yeah,
and
that's,
drink lots of hot water. Yes.
yeah. Does it work? To me, no.
Oh,
To me, no.
yes, I usually have a headache and I get some rest by I have a nap. I have s- I have a nap
Nap, of
or
course.
I
Take a nap.
have
You
a
take a
I
nap.
take a nap or I have a sleep. Yeah. So after I have a sleep or 1 or 2 hours, I will get better.
So very good. So you take a nap or you sleep, and after that you will
Yes,
get
yes.
better. Yeah, very good. You have caught, okay, so you have caught a cold or the flu.
Um, uh, when I have caught a cold, I take some herbal medicine.
Yeah,
I don't use to, I don't use antibiotics
yeah, of course.
often. Yeah.
Yeah, very
Mm.
good. And you have broke
And
here? Yeah.
uh, I'm lucky because I haven't broken my arm or my leg, but
Ah,
my brother, my brother has broken his arm, and I took him to the hospital for an
oh,
X-ray.
of course. It's really painful. Yeah.
Yeah, but how about you? Have
Yeah.
you ever broke
Yeah, of
your arm?
course. Yeah, I remember that once when
Uh-huh.
I was a child. Yeah, I remember once happened to me and I was playing in the park. I remember that we know with some children and I remember the kid, there was a kid in the park and he hit me and I fell down and my head, I remember that, I actually my head was broken and it was bleeding and it was really scary. Actually there is something about memories, we never forget about the time that we were really happy or where we were scared. And that time I was really scared when my mom took me to hospital. I remember that, I was really scared of all those people, and but the doctor was really cool and started talking to me. Okay, so it's everything is okay, no worries. But I remember, yeah, it was really bad experience. Yeah, of course. I, yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
have broken my
Yeah,
head. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, of
So,
course.
how many days or how long you recovered
It took,
from that
I'm not
accident?
sure. I'm not sure because actually it goes back a long time ago. But, I remember that it was a long time because after we returned home, a doctor asked my mom to check everything, some symptoms. If I felt vomiting or something like this, actually we had to go back to hospital to check again. And I remember my mom was really nervous at that time and all the time she checked me. Everything is okay. Can you eat? Can you drink? Okay, feel vomiting or like this. But it took about, I don't know, for me 2 weeks or more than it to actually recover. And but I'm not sure, maybe more than, but yeah, because I was about maybe 7, yeah, 7 year
Mm.
old. So too young to remember, but it was, I think, yeah, it took me 2 weeks maybe or more. But it was bad experience?
Yes, when I was 7, I remember that I fell into a stream. That's a small stream, but
Oh,
I am very little. I
oh,
was little, so I nearly drowned.
oh,
I nearly drowned, and I
oh.
say help, help, help. But my aunt said that it's a little stream, not a big stream. You,
It wasn't
yeah,
deep. You want to say it
yeah,
wasn't deep,
yeah.
but
It
yeah, of
wasn't deep.
course, you were 7, so you were short, not tall.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I
got
nearly
it.
drowned. Mm. Mm.
Oh, of course. You know, the feeling, you know, how you feel at that time. For example, I remember when I hit my head, it was like that was okay because that wasn't really painful after a few minutes. But when I saw it was bleeding, a red thing, you know, that was really scary to me. So it was, wow, it's bleeding, Mom, something happened. I started screaming, shouting, Mom, something happened to me. And then I remember that, you know, my mom's face was really, you know, angry at the same time and worried about what happened to my kid and angry with that boy. That was really
Yes, yeah.
mischievous boy. What did he do this to me? Yeah. So
Mhm.
all of us, because you know, we had lively childhood. So because of this, we experience something like this. You know, most of us, I don't know, breaking leg, head, hand, or something like, I don't know, falling into the river or something. But now, children, unfortunately, they spend most of the time at home, maybe, or they are really monitored by parents. So I think we can see less accidents. So somehow good, but you know, somehow they can't, I think they can't live their lives as we
Mhm.
did in the past. Well, okay, so let's listen to conversation between a doctor and her patient and answer the questions below. So let me play this audio. Okay.
Unit 6, Recording 4. 1.
And you can complete this part.
Hello, I'm Dr. Andrews. Now, what's the matter?
Well, doctor, I feel terrible. I get these headaches and I feel sick.
Ah, how long have you had this problem?
A few weeks now, and I can't sleep at night because my head hurts.
You can't sleep.
That's right.
And are you very worried or under pressure at the moment?
No, I don't think so.
Do you have a healthy diet?
Quite healthy.
Do you drink tea or coffee?
Yes, I do.
How much?
Tea? Probably about 8 cups or 10.
A day?
Yes.
I see. And has that changed in the last few weeks?
Not really.
Okay, well, the first thing is I think you should stop drinking so much tea and coffee. Try to drink just 1 small cup a day. I'll give you some painkillers for the headaches. Take 2 of these 3 times a day. I don't think it's anything to worry about, but if your headaches continue...
So the first one, let's complete these dialects and see what's the problem. So
Hello, I'm Dr. Drew Nails. What's the matter, Master? Yeah.
yeah, what's the
Well,
matter? Of course, what's the matter?
what's
What's the
the
problem?
matter?
What's the
What's the
matter?
matter? Well, doctor, I'm terrible. It's terrible. I get this. Um, headache and I feel
So, well, doctor, I feel terrible. I get this headache and how long?
how long's the problem? How long
Have you had
have
present
you
perfect?
had
Have you had this problem? Have you had this problem?
have you had the problem? A few days.
A few,
A few
a few
I don't know.
weeks. A few
Weeks.
weeks now. Yeah, a few weeks now.
No.
And I,
I can't sleep at night
what?
because my head hurts.
Hurts, of course,
Hurts.
hurts.
Yeah, hurt.
And
Are you very worried and under pressure at the moment? No, I don't think so. Have you have healthy diet?
yeah, do you
Have,
have a healthy diet?
do you have healthy diet? Why healthy? White healthy. Do you drink tea or coffee? Yes,
Yeah,
I do.
okay. And tell me what doctor said to cure, to treat.
Because she drink a lot of coffee, about 10 cups a day. So the doctor said that she should drink just a small cup a day, just some small cup of coffee a day.
Yeah, very
Cut
good.
down.
So you
Cut
can
down.
say she should cut down. It means drink less. Cut down coffee. It means
Cut down.
lessen. Yeah, of course, you're
Less said less coffee.
Cut down means lessen or reduce using something, and we have cut off, stop using something. So when you cut off tea, it means you don't drink it anymore. But when you cut down, yeah, it's okay, you drink, but maybe only 1 cup a day.
Yes.
Okay. And we have the second one, so let's listen to the second.
2.
Good morning. How can I help?
Well, I'm worried about my foot.
Your foot?
Yes. It hurts when I walk.
I see. Did you do anything to it? Did you have an accident?
Well, sort of.
What happened?
I kicked a wall.
I see. When did you do that?
About a week ago?
Okay. Did you go to hospital?
No.
Can I have a look?
Yes, of course. Yep.
Where does it hurt? Here?
Oh, yes, there.
Can you move it?
Yes, a little. But it's very painful.
I think it might be broken. It's nothing to worry about, but I think you should go to the hospital for an x-ray. I'll write you a note, and if you just take this to the hospital.
So,
Good morning. How can I help? Well, I'm worried about my foot. Your foot? It's hot. It hurts when I'm walking.
when I walk.
When I walk. When I see. Do you have any? Maybe do anything to eat? Do you do anything to eat?
Yeah. Did you do anything? Yeah. Did you do anything to it, or?
Did you do anything to it, or have you had an accident?
Because here we have past simple. Did you have? Did you do? Did you have an accident?
Did you do? Yeah. Did you do Did you have an accident? Well, shop office. Can I have a look? Yes, of course. Where it has? Here? Yes, there.
Where does
Can
it hurt?
when you remove it? Can I move it? Yes, a little, but it's it's a little. This little.
No, it's very painful. It's very
It's
painful.
very painful.
So,
It's very painful. And I think it's broken.
it might be because she
It
is not
might be.
sure, so it might be broken.
It might be broken. It's nothing I don't hear.
It's nothing to worry about. It's nothing to worry about.
Nothing to
But
worry
I
about.
think you should go.
But I think you should go to have
To the hospital.
You should go to hospital for an X-ray. Yes.
Yeah. So you should go to the hospital for an X-ray, and I will write you a note. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, dear Min, any questions, any issues related to this part?
No. I love this topic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It was really good time with you, and thank you so much. Have a great day.
Yes, you make me remember
Ah,
again that vocabulary in about this topic.
great.
you.
So it's really good to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. Of course, you know,
See you next
you
week.
have talent for English. So as I told you, you have talent. So maybe in near future you can speak really fluently. Who knows?
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Maybe 1 year or 2
Of course you
years.
can. Of course you can. No worries. Time is not matter. Just keep going and try, and then you will achieve your goal. So no worries. Have a great day, my dear
Thank
Min,
you.
and thank you. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.